Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be picking a business. I'm going to be helping you guys pick a specific business or niche that you want to be in. But if you guys do not know me, my name is Tanner Markley. I own a company called Off Axis. We sell shows that go all over the country, and we sell shoes all over the entire world. And I make these videos because I know a lot of performers that are broke, and I do not want you to be one of them. So I put out this free information for you guys to hopefully help you guys and maybe add some value to your career. Whether it's going into a business or whether it's starting a business, we're going to get very specific on how you can pick out what business you want to go into or what kind of field you want to go into. Because a lot of people tell me they don't know what kind of business they want to go into. They don't want to start something if it's the wrong field. And a lot of people don't narrow it down too much. Someone the other day told me, hey, I just started a clothing line. I was like, what kind of clothing line? They're like, well, I don't know, we like print shirts and stuff. And I was like, what's your niche? Like, what are you aiming for? And they're like, I don't know, we didn't really pick one. And I was like, so you just made a clothing line that just prints t-shirts, right? Well, how about instead of picking a clothing line that prints t-shirts, maybe you pick a specific niche. Like, I want to make a clothing line that that prints t-shirts for moms who like cats. Much more simple or much more direct, and it's going to be a better niche to pick out than picking out just like a wide variety of things, you know? There's this book called Blue Ocean Strategy, and it goes over what the red ocean is and the blue ocean is, right? The red ocean is where there's all kinds of people competing with each other, and everyone's trying to like bring their prices down to get to more sales, blah, blah, blah. And then the blue ocean is people who are off on their own field. For example, I made a living as a professional scooter rider. Silly as that sounds, I did. There's a million skateboarders, and everyone called me like the stupid gay scooter kid, right? I got every single name you could possibly get, but I was the only scooter rider in my area. Out of all the skateboarders, maybe 1% of them actually got to like make a living off of it. Well, fortunately, I was in my own lane, and I got to travel the world. I've probably made a few $100,000s off of scootering. I got much better rewards by being the only person versus all the skateboarders who were just competing with each other, who no one really stood out because everyone was kind of the same, you know? So we want to pick a specific niche, and we want to go hard in that specific niche. So because most of my audience is people in circus acrobatics, we're going with the circus category. But whatever it is that you guys like, maybe you're a dog person, or maybe you like fishing, whatever it is, you can do the exact same thing. So right here, we have circus, right? In just about every single business, there's a few different main categories, right? We have sales, we have marketing, we have production, we have R&D, and we have training. Every specific brand or every specific business is going to be a little bit different, but for circus acrobatics, I mean, you can probably come up with one or two more categories, but this is about the same. It's going to be just the same. It's going to be about the same for every single business. We're all going to have a sales team in it. There's always going to be marketing, always going to be some kind of production, right? And maybe if you're like, I feel like most of them are going to have R&D, and then they're going to have training as well. So in sales, let's say you want to be a salesperson. Well, salespeople happen to make probably the most amount of money out of all these categories, but there's nothing worse than sitting around calling people all day, making sales calls, getting denied by 90% of the people. My first position in business was a salesperson. I was working as a salesperson for Razor. You want to check your ego? Try calling every single store in the entire country and selling them Razor products, right? You're going to get denied hard 90 to 95% of the time. But after you do sales, you can do anything, I'm telling you. So if you want to make a lot of money, I would probably go into sales. But if you're not a sales kind of personality, maybe it's not for you. But in the sales category, there's a few different things. In the circus industry, what you could do is you could sell shows. You could sell insurance. You could sell gym memberships. There's lots of things you could sell, but you don't want to say, I'm going to be in circus sales. Well, you got to kind of pick what kind, right? So we don't want to just be a clothing line. We want to be a cat mom clothing line. You want to be specific. So in each category, these are specific niches that you can pick, right? So in marketing, what we have, marketing is, you can't just say, I'm in circus marketing. Well, what do you do exactly? Do you do video? Are you a videographer? Are you going to video people and make their show reels? Are you going to video for shows and make their reels? Are you going to be a photographer? Are you going to do artsy photography stuff? Are you going to be in social media? Are you going to take over Cirque du Soleil social media? Are you going to do Las Vegas Circus Center social media? You know, you have to pick a specific one. Do you want to be in PR? What is it that you want to do in marketing? Be very specific. There's all kinds of different categories in these categories. Do you want to do production? Production's really fun, right? Do you want to be a music person? Whether it's cutting music, maybe producing music. Do you want to direct the band? I forget what those people are called that do this. What is it that you want to do in music? Do you want to do lighting? Lighting's always fun, right? I don't know anything about lighting. I could hire a really good lighting designer. Is lighting something you want to do? Do you want to sit there and learn the programming for lighting? Do you want to be a choreographer? Choreographer, that's a pretty fun job, right? You get to tell people what to do and you get to create your vision of what you want the show to look like. Choreography can be pretty fun, especially if you have like a dance background. Do you want to do R&D? Probably more male dominant in the R&D category, but there's many different things you can do. You can be a designer. You can come up with the actual computer animated designs for someone. Maybe you could be a SketchUp person or something like that. You can be a carpenter. Are you good with wood? Do you want to do something, maybe it's welding, metal, or do you want to just be custom and just do whatever people want very rare things. You want to pick a specific category and go after it. And last category, training. Do you want to be in the training? We have to have training, right? Do you want to help people run a gym? What is it that you want to do? Do you want to be a personal trainer? Help people get stronger? Do you want to be a stretching coach? I need one of those. I'm very not flexible. Do you want to be in physical therapy? Do you want to help people that got injured? What is it? Do you want to be a coach? What is it that you want to do? You want to be specific. But hopefully after this video, you can pick out a specific category. If you guys have a certain niche that you want me to talk more on, let me know in the comments down below. But hopefully after watching this video, you can take whatever it is that you enjoy doing and you can break it down into different ones. You can say, instead of circus, you can do music. Do you want to be a guitar player? Do you want to fix guitars? Do you want, you can break it down. But in every good business, you always want to start with a specific niche. Like, for example, Amazon didn't just start as the company that sells everything. They sold used books. Not just books, they sold used books. And everyone, you have to start with a specific category and expand out. You don't want to be the company or the business that's trying to do everything. And on top of that, you don't have to necessarily start a business. Most companies are going to be hiring one of these kinds of things. Maybe you can start off working for a company and then you can expand out. The only difference between someone who's an employee and someone who has their own business is maybe they're just working. If you're an employee, you're probably going to get a W-2 paycheck. But if you want to have your own business, you can 1099 and you can reach out to multiple companies. Probably better to have a little bit of experience first. Like, I would not have had the confidence to start my own business had I not done most of this stuff for Razor and learned how to do it all with someone else's money before starting my own business. So that's where I have personally done just about all of these. Definitely not been a stretching coach, that is for sure. But I have kind of done a little bit of everything, and that is how I got the confidence to basically do this with my company Off Axis. I'm actually trying to hire someone in show sales right now, or shoe sales. So if anyone's interested in being a salesperson, let me know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoy these videos at all, please consider sharing it with your friends and let me know what you guys want me to talk about next. I make these videos because I know a lot of performers and other people that are broke, and I do not want you to be one of them. So I'm putting out as much free information as I possibly can to help out anyone. So if you enjoy them, please consider following, smash that thumbs up if you're on YouTube, and also subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.